What's up, guys? I recently got Classic WoW set up on my Steam Deck since it was collecting dust ever since I got it. Really haven't played it too much. It was one of those gadgets that you think is going to be awesome, but really, how often are you going out of the house to play games, right? But something came over me and I was like, hey, dude, I'm going to set up World of Warcraft on my Steam Deck, follow the tutorials as best as I can, and oh my god, best decision I ever made. This is like a paradigm shift in my entire time of playing WoW. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm basically playing WoW using console port. I've tried, so as far as I know, this is completely unrelated to it. It's not reliant on any of that tech. This is just purely an add-on. So it opens up my BattleNet. I quickly hit play, the most recent thing. And because we're not in game yet, I'm just tapping the screen because console port's not really on right now. I can't really control this outer UI with it, but it works amazing all the same. So first things first, I'll hop on my Paladin. I wanted to show you my level 6 mage, but who gives a fuck about a level 6 mage? I mean, you'd expect it to work really well on that. Paladin's also a really easy class, but it has a lot of spells. So I'll kind of give you the rundown. If I hit left trigger, it's going to pull up my buffs and things like that. So basically, yeah, so left trigger, it'll be this set of spells. Right trigger, this set of spells. Both is this set of spells. And then if I'm touching nothing, it's this default combat shit, right? Got my mount set to R1. On the back, there's 4 extra paddle buttons. I don't know if you can see it in this dark light. There's 4 buttons right here on the back. And holy shit, that's amazing too, because I have that set up as auto run. It's the top left one. This top right one is just hitting enter just so I can start chatting. And then to chat, I hit the Steam plus X button. And it takes me a while to respond to people, but this is sort of when I'm on the couch and not feeling too social. I don't think this is ever gonna. It's not gonna beat, Saturday morning WoW, talking to people, meeting people. So this is sort of just like late night unwinding. But if you want to chat, the option's there. If I hit this up here, this select button, it pulls up my character menu. If I hit this start button, it pulls up just the whole console port, like pretty much in-game menu. It's like hitting start in a single-player RPG, right? I'll get into this one in a little bit. If I hold left trigger start, pulls up my map. Left trigger select, pulls up my bags, which at that point, well, I'm mashing a little bit. It pulls up all this, and honestly, I have easy junk set up. It automatically sell my all my junk that I don't need. So bag management honestly feels good. And yeah, there it is. And out of the box, pretty much the way it's set up is wherever you're looking, your character is going to be looking. But I kind of tweaked it so it feels like I'm on keyboard and mouse, where if I'm standing still, I can 360 look around, keep a head over a shoulder. Before, it was forcing my character to turn around. So console port's like full of all these sick options that if you don't know what you're doing, you can really fuck up your game. So what I had to keep doing was type /CP reset all, but keep playing with it and you'll figure it out. So here's what the options look like, and I'm hesitating to deep dive in here, looking through my phone because I don't want to fuck it up. But yeah, you can see like how insane it gets. Like there's like actuators and like all these things, like, and like the reason it's like crazy is because, like, look at this. If I'm barely pressing up on the control stick, my character does an RP walk, and then full, it does the regular run, right? So there's 2 like actuator points on the control stick, and it feels just so good, right? All the add-ons, installing add-ons, setting up add-ons is so fucking easy. I'll show you that here in a second, but let's get into combat real quick. Oh yeah, how do I target mobs? You're probably thinking. Targeting is so easy. I hold left trigger, and then the game will highlight a mob and be like, do you want to... I hold left trigger, and then I hit R1, right, to scroll over mobs, right? So I'm going between these 2 wolves right here, and let's say I want that one down there. Whoops, there he is. I can select them. So pretty much, I feel like targeting is just as easy. Especially when you're picking mobs out of a crowd. So let's just get into combat real quick. So combat feels pretty normal. Again, I'm a paladin, so it's not gonna be too crazy. But like, I have a mage. I'm leveling up, and fire blast, frost knowing stuff feels completely fine. Looting. Okay, so I tried console port in the past, and looting feels so good. So you see this crosshair in the middle of my screen? Just aim that somewhere, mash on this big like trackpad right here, and automatically loot everything. All my add-ons are here, as you can see. I got the quest guide. I have a voiceover, and if you're curious, like how voiceover sounds.
Have the first look at my new invention, adventurer. All you need to do is target whatever it is you'd like to take a picture of, and push the button. What was that creature from the hinterland that you mentioned? Gamarita? Well, good luck finding her. I'm sure Darren will return to her. In any case, here's the super snapper. Have fun.
I'm gonna go into first person mode. I kept using my aura there. Yeah, all the add-ons work fine. I have pretty much all the ones I could ever want working just great. Got Plater, got Questy, RXP. Here's my quest item. Zooming in and out, it's pretty easy. It's just a button combo. And I guess the one thing I wouldn't do with this is PvP. I think where things get annoying is having to control your character and using keybinds on the D-pad. So there's simply not enough keybinds that will let you control your character and I guess do everything that you want to do. So I'm thinking about warrior duels, right? So like warrior duels, I need to be able to move my warrior at all times for positioning, right? Especially when I'm getting kited and things like that. And it wouldn't be okay to like be moving and have to hit my D-pad. And you know, like how many spells am I gonna put on these face buttons with all their permutations, right? I think the maximum I can get is like 12. So yeah, that's just it's just one of the things to think about. Oh yeah, and the sound, oh my goodness, the sound on the Steam Deck is freaking massive, man. Like I said, it's just crazy, dude. I think voiceover takes it to the next level.
That live to the southwest, and that they are able to store water in special glands.
Nice, we got
if I could get
shoulders.
Glands, I could create a drink that would quench my terrible thirst. Do you think you could help me, adventurer?
8 agility,
Look for the cactus
8
garden,
spirit.
adventurer. That's where you'll find the dew collectors.
My shoulders are much better. Yeah, dude, this is awesome. And I feel like I could see myself doing this in hardcore. Maybe not a warrior, but definitely a class that's a lot simpler to use. Got consecrate down on the D-pad. Let's change our aura to sanctity aura. It just feels good, man. Honestly, it just feels fucking good. That's all I gotta say. And just part of the appeal is this, like, sometimes you want to chill and play WoW, but you don't want to sit up and you're sitting up for waiting for a Zeppelin. You just feel like a fucking clown. It feels really nice just to be able to I don't know, just kind of lay back. I'm watching some Lord of the Rings right now. Some making of Lord of the Rings. And we're playing WoW. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. I mean, enough said. You guys probably can imagine. So yeah, what else can I show you right now? It just feels so cozy, man. I can't even overstate it. It runs like a dream. Haven't had any hiccups. You can see in the top left, rock solid 60 FPS. Talking to NPCs always feels good. Like, the experience is like there's not a single hiccup to the point where it feels like the game was designed for this, like, in mind, right? I could do parkour without feeling too uncomfortable. And like WoW's really good jump design. It kind of really just helps. But man, This shit's awesome, dude. I can't overstate it. Let's see if I can get back up. Probably not. I was thinking about bubbling, but I didn't. Stutter step. Always strafing, never keyboard turning. Feels good, man. Let me just show you how easy it is to get add-ons. All right, so what I'm gonna do right here, just exit the game. I actually don't care. Fun, I'm on the Zeppelin. Okay, so we're back out on our Steam menu. I'm gonna hold the power button, go to desktop mode, and I'm gonna download Auctioneer, and then we're gonna get back into the game, and I'll show you what that's like. So on my desktop, I have CurseForge. I'm gonna execute and forging my library. I already told it where to look. Right, all this is super simple to do. And what I want to do is I want to get Auctioneer, I believe. And the reason for that is it just makes auctioning a lot easier on this device. So here it is, Auctioneer. One of the top add-ons. I'm gonna hit install. And real quick, I'm gonna look at my add-ons, see if there's, and you guys know how this goes, but everything's been recently updated, up to date. Cool. So when I hit X on there, CurseForge is gonna close, and I want to return to gaming mode. So what it's gonna do is shut down Steam on my desktop, button at the bottom left here, and see if Auctioneer is there, and it'll be good. Whoa. Of course that store button's like right next to it. All right, you see Auctioneer? We got it. Setting add-ons is easy. It's the top one right there. All right, so I made it to Stormwind. You know you gotta crank that music. And let's check out our add-on Auctioneer and how it is doing auctions before I end this video. Wow, white means poppin'. Woo! I'm sorry about that. Average Redditor. Ooh, okay, all this. Alright, what can I sell? Let's just throw some random shit up here that will go. Black Pro. 12 silver, let's post it. I don't know how much it vendors for though. Vendor 10 silver. Alright, we're gonna make a profit on that a little bit. We'll keep it up for... No, there's no profit at that point. I'm listing it for 12 and the deposit's 2. I'm making 1 silver on this one. For the sake of this video, let's just post it. I don't think this... Oh, there it is, okay. Okay, we sold something, or we posted something. What else? Well, let's do a lesser stone shield. No results found. Oh wow, it's like barely there. Okay, there you go. Okay, anyway, it works. It works. I'm okay. I'm okay with the experience. Yeah, dude. Steam Deck, wow. And watching the making of Lord of the Rings. It does not get better than that. I think you can believe me on that.
Through designing the Uruk-hai's armor, we wanted to give a feeling.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Long video, not a lot of substance. That's what you can expect from this channel. Thank you. Give it a like.